folks? It's your dude here once again from What You Think, coming to find out what you think. And I've got a story here for you from the Associated Press. It's so cold and snowy in Alaska that fuel oil is thickening and rooftops are collapsing. Much of Alaska has plunged into a deep freeze with temperatures well below zero. Anchorage has seen more of the coldest temperatures in years, and the mayor opened warming facilities for people who are homeless and don't have reliable heating. To the south, in the state capital, Juneau, snow-blanketed streets and rooftops as part of a 2-day storm that helped set a new January snowfall record of 6.4 feet, 2 meters for the city, which is nestled in a relatively temperate rainforest. That's after back-to-back storms walloped Juneau. Earlier in the month, Anchorage surpassed 100 inches, 2.5 meters of snow this week. The earliest date the state largest city has ever hit that mark. So how cold is it? For much of the past week, temperatures were minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 40 degrees Celsius, or colder in Fairbanks, an inland city of about 32,000 that's a popular destination for seeing the northern lights. In other far-flung towns, the thermometer hovered between minus 30 Fahrenheit and minus 20 Fahrenheit for days. That's a pretty solid week, National Weather Service meteorologist Dan Saltman said, adding that it was the coldest outbreak in the last several years. It's not only Fairbanks. Much of Alaska saw temperatures in the single digits or below zero on Thursday. Anchorage, which hit minus 17 Fahrenheit late Wednesday night, is experiencing the coldest temperatures in 15 years, said Brian Brett Schneider, a climate scientist with the local Weather Service office. The forecast called for temperatures there to remain below zero through Friday before climbing into the teens by Sunday. In the small town of Kotzebue, 550 miles by air to the northwest, temperatures of minus 30 Fahrenheit and below caused heating fuel to thicken so much that home heating systems and stoves stopped working, the Anchorage Daily News reported. City manager Tessa Baldwin told the newspaper that water lines have frozen across town. That coincided with challenges that South Central Alaska's largest utility, Instar Natural Gas Co., has had with 2 wells at a gas storage facility that was built to address peak winter demand. The system was the most strained I've ever seen, in large part due to gas delivery issues related to the well problems. Company president John Sims told a news conference in Anchorage. Anchorage resident Dusan Vojnovic, a native of Siberia who is working for the Alaska Railroad, said this winter has been too much. This is Vojnovic's 5th winter in Anchorage, and it's been the coldest. If that weren't bad enough, last week his job took him north of Fairbanks. I've never experienced anything that cold, but here I think I'm mostly annoyed with the snow, he said. I drive a white car, so sometimes it's even hard to find it in the snow after 2 days of not leaving the house. Meanwhile, parts of southeast Alaska were almost balmy by comparison, including Ketchikan, where it was nearly 50 degrees Fahrenheit and raining Thursday. Ketchikan is closer to Seattle than it is to Anchorage. How are people coping? Anchorage Mayor Dave Bronson last week signed an emergency declaration effective February 9th and added the warming centers, some of which are open around the clock. A man believed to have fled a fire at a home in South Central community of Sutton was found dead early Wednesday, possibly due to exposure, Alaska state troopers said. Anchorage sent a letter to 1,000 businesses warning them to vacate their properties until snow is removed from the rooftop. At least 2 commercial buildings have suffered collapses due to the weight, and crews are shoveling thick layers of snow from rooftops around the city. An elementary school in Anchorage was closed Thursday due to problems with a boiler, and schools have had 6 days of remote learning so far this winter. So yeah, folks, I just wanted to keep you updated on what's going on around the country. Prayers and blessings to the people in Anchorage. Most High Christ bless, and you know the motto, folks. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, and keep pushing forward.